Welcome back, friends. Today we'll talk about another air purifier plant in detail, a plant which is ideal for bedroom and releases oxygen at night, a plant which survives total neglect and zero sunlight as well. We are talking about Sansevieria or snake plant. Whether you are a beginner or you are planning to expand your collection, this video will cover every detail, every information that you need to know about this stunning plant. Welcome back, friends. I'm Swati and you're watching Backyard Gardening. Let's get started. I'm sure you must have seen this plant around, but do you know its name? This is Sansevieria and it's native to West Africa. This is also known as mother-in-law's tongue. I don't know why, but commonly this is called as snake plant. Why? Let me explain. It gets its common name from the sword-like upright leaves that have a striking pattern resembling snake skin. This is one of the best air purifying plants as well. They remove toxins like formaldehyde and benzene from the air, and they are one of the few plants that release oxygen at night. And that makes it a best plant to be kept in bedrooms. You know why snake plants are considered perfect for beginners? There are many reasons. Like they tolerate low light conditions better than most plants, though they prefer indirect bright light. They're extremely drought tolerant and can survive weeks without water. Yes, even if you go on vacation for a month and you forget watering your plant for 1 month, they won't die. That hard it is. And they have very few pest problems. Mostly they are pest resistant, but if seen, you will get to see spider mites only that can be washed off very easily with the water. Also, they are very light feeders and don't require much fertilization. And apart from that, they grow really slowly, so you don't need to repot them constantly. They need reporting once in 2 to 3 years. So these are the things which makes it a perfect plant for beginners or for those who travel a lot and can't take care of their plants well. Coming to its water requirement, they don't need a lot of water, just water it once in 7 to 10 days, and every time when you water it, make sure the water drains out completely from the bottom. And snake plants store water in their thick leaves, making them drought tolerant succulents. So if the leaves are yellow and mushy, that indicates overwatering, while wrinkled brown leaves, it suggests the plant is underwatered. There are many varieties of Sansevieria. Size-wise, basically 2 varieties, one with the long leaf variety and one with the small or dwarf size leaf variety. But if we talk about leaf color or shape pattern, there is a huge variety like dark green leaf variety, variegated leaf variety, silver green, golden flame, fernwood, blackjack, petula, moonshine, cylindrica, and many more varieties. And believe it or not, all the varieties are really costly if you go to buy them from nurseries. So the best method to grow them is through propagation method, and they can be very easily propagated through root division method, and they can be grown from leaf cutting as well. How? Let me show you. So here I'm taking cuttings from both long leaf and dwarf varieties. So here I have collected 2 leaves from each variety, and I will make multiple cuttings in 1 leaf of 1 variety. Like this one, using scissor or pruner, you can cut it into multiple cuttings and you can grow each cutting and they will produce separate new plants. And now I'll show you how to grow them. The best thing about growing a snake plant is you can grow them in bare soil as well. But if you're growing them in pot, make sure it is well draining. It doesn't like to grow in waterlogged pot. Also make sure the soil is moist before placing the cuttings into it. Now simply place the cuttings into the moist soil and make sure the cutting is intact in soil. And similarly, we'll grow the other variety as well in different pot. This is the best and 100% effective method to propagate this plant, and within 1 to 2 months you will see the result with new growth. And yes, you can propagate them the same way in water as well. Now let me show you the result of a cutting grown in this pot. See, this one has grown a new shoot and it's growing from a single leaf, right? Now if we plant it separately, it will develop into a new leaf and many new shoots will grow like this from the roots, making the pot full in couple of months. While this one is an example of a plant grown from a root division method. We can see a mature leaf grown from its root, right? So if you wish, you can cut the new plant near the root and grow it separately in other pot. And this is how we propagate it through the root division method. Now here comes an important note. You can propagate all the varieties of Sansevieria through these methods, but variegated varieties propagated from leaf cuttings may lose their variegation and revert to solid green color. Interesting, right? So if you want to propagate variegated varieties without losing their variegation, then grow them from root division method, not by leaf cutting method. Now here comes an important safety note. Snake plants are toxic to cats, dogs and humans if ingested. They contain a chemical named saponins which can cause nausea, vomiting and diarrhea. So keep them out of reach of pets and small children. So that's all for today, friends. If you find the video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with others as well. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. See you soon with another interesting video next week. Bye-bye.